What's up guys? Today, all over the place, as we have been these past couple days, we're gonna do some stuff on the Evo. First thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna put a Nardi in it. Interesting comparison I have here. This is the Nardi that I thought was fake, that was in the Skyline when I bought it. I do believe it's fake now that I have the same exact actual Nardi. I don't know if you guys will be able to tell in the video. You can see the quality of the leather is much different than this like shininess, but the dead giveaways for me are these seams right here. Look how trashy that is, and then look at the real one. And then also too, like some of the markings, like where it says made in Italy, you're not gonna be able to see because it's not gonna focus, or the serial numbers look much different and cheaper on this one. But the dead giveaway to me was that the fake Nardi like felt very flimsy. When it was in the car, I could kind of like pull the steering wheel and bend it. This isn't like a sponsorship thing or anything for Nardi. I just thought it was kind of interesting because I couldn't confirm that this was fake until I actually had the real one side by side. So anyway, we're gonna put a Nardi in the car. I got a little short hub. Normally I do quick releases. I didn't want a quick release in this car. This is just a nice clean Momo. It's the only one that I could find that was in stock that I could get quick. Short hub to adapt to the Nardi steering wheel. I went with a 330 mil just because the steering's kind of like, not necessarily loose, but it's like a loose ratio. So I thought a smaller wheel would make it feel a little bit tighter. As opposed to like a 350, which I have on the other car. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make my horn button fit, but we'll see what we can do. I got some tea because I'm thirsty. Okay, bye. You guys may or may not have already seen this in Alberto's video, but we kind of have a little bit of bad news with the Evo, and we may or may not have the engine slightly apart right now. What did you find in there?
I had the stock head bolts instead of the ARP hardware.
We were told when we got the car that it had ARP head studs. I honestly think the previous owners got kind of tricked by a shop that told them they put in ARP head studs, and they did not. So Alberto right away said it was very, very important to change these out.
But now it has ARP head studs, so it should be fine now.
There's a small concern that maybe some damage was done to the head gasket pushing as much boost as we were. Not very likely, but we're gonna do a compression test already and check the radiator for combustion once we get the thing back together. But it looks like Alberto's making good progress on this. I'm gonna put the steering wheel in, and then we've got some other fun stuff planned for today. So this is actually a pretty cool stock wheel, but my problem with it, since I'm so tall, for me to like sit properly in the seat, it's actually pretty far away from me. Usually I like to have the inside of my wrist kind of on the steering wheel for the most control, and I'm like full straight arm just touching this wheel, and it kind of feels not so great driving like this when I want to be driving more like this, so I can have a little bit more control. So we're gonna pull this off, and we'll put the Nardi in there with a short hub that should move it a little bit closer to us. Like many stock wheels, there's just a little bolt right in here that we will undo, and then we can pull the steering wheel right off. What's funny is I didn't really even realize the race inspiration on this Momo wheel. I think these little dots around here are supposed to look like bolts that we'll have on an actual aftermarket steering wheel. So that's pretty cool. So on this hub adapter, there's actually no hole in the center to run the horn wire through, so I'd have to go out the side, and even though it kind of covers it, it looks pretty trashy, so I think we're just gonna have no horn on this car rather than have some ugly looking wiring. Kind of annoying, especially since I went through the trouble of like splicing it in and everything, but whatever. And apparently we've just found out now that Momo has a different pattern than Nardi. Fun. I might just be ghetto and drill some new holes for myself. Oh wait, I can't, never mind. It actually turned out that the Nardi was a weird pattern, and I was able to just grab a wheel that I had laying around. This is the prize from the Texas Street Legal comp I won. This one just bolted right up. So what I'll probably honestly do, because I'm not crazy about suede wheels and dailies, I will probably just take the Nardi out of the Skyline, order another one for the Skyline, and put it in this. For now though, I got this so we can drive it around today. This wheel placement feels so much better now. I can't speak. You're so excited for your box. Oh, you think you're so funny? Not letting me see my nice battery box that came in. Can you install it for me, please, Big Boost? I don't know. Oh, that's my new credit card. Don't steal it. Thanks. Bye. Bye. Hang up. Cool. So we're chilling in the new office. We just made a very big decision.
Right in my face.
My forehead's looking a little greasy. It's all that Chipotle. Dude, I'm not gonna spill the beans, but there's a very exciting new food related thing that's gonna become a main attraction in the videos. Maybe we'll go tonight and maybe we won't. I can't even put that in the video. Were you not listening? We're making some vinyl for the new logos for the proximity stuff. That hood is a hood. We got the new graphics for the proximity logo and they came out way too good, honestly. That's all.
And cut.
All right, I don't think we filmed it. I don't remember what I've been filming and not filming. It gets kind of tricky when you're filming multiple videos per day. It's just a flex. I don't know. All right, look at the logo. So originally, I was not planning on layering it over the existing dots, but peeling off all those dots proved to be terribly difficult. My friend Ant, who designed the livery for my Skyline, did this one as well. Look at that, it's tight. That's our team name, Proximity, because we drive close together and we drive Z's, and it actually looks sick layered over the dots. So we're doing up a couple other random stickers before the big Poconos team tandem comp, but Matt and Taylor are both gonna have this logo, and we should look super tight, all parked together with our tight little cars. Gonna be sick. All right, so we just finished up the warehouse reveal video that you guys have already seen. Tommy got dropped off here. He took an Uber all the way from Disney. It's like an hour. He thought Orlando was small.
Dude, that was awkward. We were like trying to be silent. I was like trying to be silent as I was saying in our group chat, and then I sneezed, and the dude was like, "Bless you," and I was like, "This motherfucker just blew our street."
So yeah, Tommy, he was like, "Oh, it's an hour. I don't want to Uber." I was like, "Dude, you don't have to come, bro. Dude, it'd be sick to take him to Gringos. Maybe we'll take the S13 to Gringos. I have a lot of stuff. If we like can knock out the, do you want to do the Evo Coils? How late do you have to get back?
How late do I have to get?
We're gonna rage, guys. Germany all over again.
Oh God.
We got our own version of Oktoberfest. Oh, there goes the car meet. Look at this guy. We're like friends now. He comes over all the time.
Well, I work near here.
Yeah. All right, you're about to see the garage for the first time.
It's so bright.
Welcome.
Dude, the AC.
Feels nice, right?
Oh, sick.
This is the spot. Alberto, what's the good word on the Evo?
I'm just finishing on the fuel pump really now.
All right, Tommy, what time is it?
Oh, you want to know the time or the time?
What?
Some coilover time?
No. I like genuinely want to know what time it was.
9/11. Can't believe you just asked me what time it was at 9/11, dude.
Do we do the coilovers? Do you want to?
It's up to you.
I mean, I'm down if you're about it. You said it'll take 40 minutes. If that's the case, then we can leave and go get tacos at 10, and that's 13.
9:51.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay. Well, should we? Well, you know what? We're not going to time it because then we'd end up pulling a TJ Hunt and just lying about the time that it took to put them on. So we'll just put it on the
I'll
left.
show my phone before and after.
Yeah, but I don't want to rush. Like, we could probably do it fast, but I just rather like hang out and drink some Bay Breezes and.
I'm down.
I have a feeling this is gonna be one of those things we don't really film much.
How many coilover installs have you?
This is a tight job.
How many coilover installs have you done on your channel?
That's a good question.
It's like the most like overdone thing.
Yeah, comment below if you guys know. Probably one for every car that we've ever had, honestly.
At least. Oh, that was easy.
Well, yeah, because I was smart and used the freaking impact.
2 seconds ago, the guy's like, I don't want to use power tools, and then he pulls out the DeWalt after he can't break one bolt. Adam, you got to start working for that mustache, dude.
What do you mean?
It's like breaking bolts with your hands. Come on. Bare hands, not even with a wrench.
I told you guys in the other video, but we actually are doing a set of custom BC DS Series. It's their new name for their DR series. Tommy recommended a 6K in the front, 8K in the rear. That's what BC also recommended. It makes the car feel a little bit more oversteery, which I'm more accustomed to, a little bit more fun.
For sure. And the beautiful part is they label it. I was like trying to figure out everything, and it just says a big L on it.
Stance doesn't do that.
I took the L on that one.
Yeah, you did. So another thing.
Doesn't do that.
Yeah, well, you're a little stance boy.
I love stance.
We did do a custom shock too. I don't remember the exact specifics of it, but I'll put it in the description along with the spring rates and stuff in case you guys are curious what we're doing on the car. You just tapping it out with the wrench?
Yeah.
Sick. Man, that's easy, huh? Literally, would it take like 2 minutes to pull this guy out? Wow, that is so easy. Dude, oh, I should have showed beforehand. The whole, like this has like play. This was like wiggling in there.
Really?
Yeah.
Think I can do it?
I don't know. Probably not. Oh, I didn't even realize that those are actually coilovers. Yeah, so I mean, this seems like a decent starting point.
Yeah,
Like-
I would definitely leave it where it is.
Yeah, I mean, mind you, these are going to be much stiffer probably, but
Do you have any FES spec bolts that match?
I wish.
This drives me nuts.
Yeah, I wish.
Okay, the time is 9:30. That took 19 minutes.
Just put one on. That sounds pretty pathetic.
It doesn't look any lower.
Well, it's gotta come down.
I know, but I was still expecting it to look a little lower.
We'll put the other side in and we'll see where it's at and we'll spin them down.
Let's do it.
All right, so let's see where the height is right out of the box. Probably gonna need to come down a bit, but we'll see. Oh, FES spec. Anybody want to buy a coilover?
Barely crushed it. Is it still going to go up?
What?
Oh, it crushed it nice. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Now we'll see the real height.
Yeah.
Dude, I think it's pretty good.
Dang.
Don't you think?
I mean, yeah, it'll probably settle down to one finger.
Yeah. I think it looks good too.
That's crazy.
And now look how high the rear looks.
Dang.
That's awesome. That's like changes so much.
We just gotta, when we put it back in the air, we gotta check to make sure it's tight. You know what I mean?
What's tight?
The strut body or whatever it's called.
Oh,
like
yeah.
The shock body. Just because we didn't check them.
Look how high the
loose.
rear is.
What? Oh, that much. It must just be because of like how the
Like
weight
it was, like,
is.
squatting before.
Yeah, that's funny. Because it was so stiff in the front. That's why corner balancing is important.
Right.
Which, by the way, this is gonna be the first car I ever get corner balance, as advised by
Proud of
Mr.
you.
F. Yeah.
Proud of you.
Phillips, the place I get my cars aligned, they do race car alignments, and it makes sense. They align like race Miatas and stuff
Oh,
like
really?
that. So of course they're gonna have corner balancing. Why didn't I ever think of that?
Do you think you can get the lift out from under the car like you were bragging about?
If we turn the post down.
Oh, yeah, you definitely can.
Yeah, sick.
10:11. 1 hour.
Yeah.
It's done, and we
Just gotta adjust height now.
took our suite out. We'll see. You want me to go down? Oh. I'm gonna go up a little more because I'm scared.
No, you're good.
Sure?
Just pull it off.
I knew it.
You didn't pull your lock.
Oh, I have to pull this side too?
Yeah.
Dude, this lift is kind of a...
No, it doesn't have the bar on top, that's why.
Oh.
So we can have it in the, like, that's how I can have it in such a low ceiling area. You know what I mean?
Are you ready for this rear?
You can already see, look how, it's already like where we want it to be.
Right. We'll see how much...
Well, it is stiffer though in the rear.
I was gonna say, we'll see how much compression it has.
I just think it's gonna be too low. Yeah,
She's slammed.
yeah, she's talking, dude.
Stance life.
We did it in like an hour. And I like quickly just check the toe. It's like a 1/4 inch toe out, so it's a bit wacky. But tomorrow morning we're gonna go to Phillips, corner balance it, and align it, so there's no point in me really screwing with it. I don't know height-wise where I'm gonna want it. I don't know how much it's gonna rub, if it's gonna rub. So I kind of just want to like drive it, let it settle, and if I want to play with it, I can always play it there while we're like corner balancing it or whatever. But I'm not stressing. I just wanted to ride nice. I don't really care about being super low or being hot boy or anything. I just wanted to handle well. So.
Say that again?
I think it's gonna handle much better because before it was so up in the front. And these Evos like to be kind of rigged forward, and that's how they want to drive. So I'm gonna wash my hands.
You're disgusting.
Hopefully tonight will be the last night. I have to keep jump starting it. We've got the battery box in now, so Alberto's gonna do that tomorrow morning.
Is the battery just spent?
Oh, dude, the battery is done. Hopefully I don't damage the alternator by doing this. Battery's done, dude.
Dude, it's low. I honestly think it's perfect.
Feels really good over the bumps. Like I was worried that it might be a little bit too stiff, but honestly this feels like pretty perfect. The DS Series is really, really nice over bumps. So all my drift cars are so comfy driving around town.
Comfy. That's how I describe them. This thing feels good.
Dude, they feel phenomenal. There's when we take a right turn, there's a little bit of a weird, almost rubbing sensation in the front left, so we're gonna take a look at that. But I can't get over how well these things ride.
I don't want to like... I don't want to say this out loud, but
You're impressed.
it feels pretty good.
I told you, let me put you in a car with some like
Ew.
good setup BCs.
You do not want that water on you.
I know.
Dude, this thing rips.
It feels so much faster when you're a passenger.
I bet.
The new turbo on this car is sick and the tune is rad, but I have to say, by far my favorite things I've done in this car so far are the tires. Oh yeah, I put NT05s on it, by the way. The other tires were just annoying the crap out of me. So the tires, coilovers, and a steering wheel made this car feel like a monster. We just raged some back roads. I'm not gonna include it for obvious reasons, but it felt really good. It sounded like the front wheel was rubbing a little bit, so I might end up raising it just a little bit, but I can do that tomorrow when we get it corner balanced. But I'm very, very impressed with this car. What do you think, Tommy?
It feels good. It looks good and feels good.
I love this thing, dude. It's sick.
You know what I can't wait for?
What?
It to be parked in my garage.
If you don't know, this is the guy who's gonna be housing this car. This is the guy that found the car. This is the guy that convinced me to buy the car. And this is the guy that's gonna be keeping. It's almost like you have ulterior motives with this.
I'm the caretaker.
I wanted to give Tommy a ride in the 240, and our excuse is there's a new Gringos Locos at UCF close to me, open till 3 a.m. I'm gonna be there so often, and Tommy gets to experience it. The best tacos in all of Central Florida.
I'm a taco guy.
You'll like it. This place is sick and huge. We're chilling with the S13 just squatted out there. I hope you like your double D, dog.
We'll see.
This is so rad. Driving the S13 at Gringos Locos. What a great night. Tommy's getting picked up by Uber and gonna go have fun at stupid Disney with stupid lines and stupid people.
There's a lot of lines.
Is that your Uber?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get in that thing.
Not white on white. You know how like some people Uber black? Tommy Uber whites on white.
That's true.
Yeah. All right, we got one more day before we leave for Connecticut. I'm driving the Evo up to Connecticut, and I'm gonna hit the tail of the dragon on the way up with Matt and Taylor, and they're gonna be in their Z's. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's kind of chill, kind of got some stuff done. I don't really know what was in it, honestly, because I filmed like 5 videos today, because I'm just awesome. Probably not like that many, probably like 2. Anyway, I really hope you guys have enjoyed these videos. I've actually had a blast filming in Florida. I've been very rejuvenated, and there's been a lot of cool stuff going on, and I feel like that's kind of evident in the videos, but feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. But anyway, I love hearing the positive feedback from you guys. I read all your comments. I pay attention to everything you say, everywhere, every social media site you could possibly imagine. I watch it and see it, and it may make me sad sometimes, it may make me happy sometimes, but I see it. So thank you for contributing, and this channel wouldn't be what it is without each and every one of you. So thank you, and I will see you guys tomorrow.